Hard refresh.
Okay. Wait, that movie still holds up.
Which one?
American Werewolf in London?
Never seen it. Okay, I guess I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god, dude! Seriously?
Yeah, never seen it.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant movie. Watch it.
What's that title based on? There's an even older movie that's Werewolf in London. Is there's a movie just Werewolf in London, or
I don't know.
in English?
Shaq, you can talk. Go ahead, say it.
All right.
What's up? What's on your mind, Shaq?
Werewolf
What's on your mind? American Werewolf in London.
Yes.
You're not thinking about the Warren Zevon song. I'm talking about
no.
the John Carpenter.
Yes.
John Carpenter movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay. 1981.
Stan Winston did the effects.
Okay.
All right. Still. Terminator.
Okay. Practical effects.
He used to work at Lucasfilm before he started.
Oh.
So,
okay. All right. I should know him.
So, okay. So let's get started. So, we really like doing the CodePen reactions. So,
okay. We'll just pause for a second.
And these are 3 more that Shaq's pulled for us. We don't know what they are other than the names on the tabs. So we're going to be surprised. So
we're going to see
if it's any indication from the last ones, they were all great. Mm-hmm. So we should see some pretty good stuff here.
Yeah.
So my thinking is we'll go, bad to great or something like that.
So I guess we're going to see how they work, take a look under the hood, and also see if they're accessible, because that's been kind of our topic lately. But yeah. But hopefully.
All right. So
let's check it out.
Without further ado.
Numero uno.
Okay, so let's take a look first.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Okay, wait, hold on. What is this? Once Upon a Time. This is cool, though.
I'm going to full page view. Sorry, I should be doing that for all these. Okay. Once Upon a Time.
That year, a computer program in Switzerland and Tim Berners-Lee introduced the World Wide Web. That was not simple to say send files. Okay, this is cool. All right, so this is
like a article.
Okay, cool
end.
article. It's got to be evil.
Wait. Congress decided that the web would be used for commercial purposes. As a result, companies of all kinds hurried to set up websites of their own. E-commerce entrepreneurs began to use the internet to sell goods directly to customers. Most recently, social networks like Facebook have become a popular way for all ages. Okay, at the end of the World Wide Web. Okay.
All right. So this is a fairy tale. It's cute.
Yeah.
I like it. So let's go look at the.
Is this a web font? It's got to be, right?
Okay. So, but what about the drop cap? The big D.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or the big O.
I don't know.
Let's see. Let's go to editor view.
Editor view.
Okay. So this.
Oh my gosh! This is all one SVG.
Get out.
Wait. Hold on. It's got to end, right? This is just the castle. This has got to be just the castle. This is a big castle SVG.
Okay, so
I'm still in this cat. Wait, here's it.
What is that?
This is Base 64.
Yeah, but for what? What image is in there? Is that the O?
I don't know. I'm still scrolling, dude.
That's dude.
Yeah, dude. SVG. Okay, it ended. So now we're in real life again. So now this is H1 headline, and it's got to be a web font. Yeah, here.
Right, but how's the O there?
Quintessential. And Frankfurt Magunti.
Unifracture Maguncia.
Maguncia, yeah.
But hold on a second. So how's that O big though? I don't. Can you select it? Can you select the O?
Yeah. Is it its own element, or is it?
That's what I'm curious about.
No.
It's not. It's not part of the H1.
How did they do that?
What's going on here? Is it part of the SVG?
I don't know.
It's not part. It's not part of that.
Is it a before character?
You know what? That's that base 64. I think that's the base 64.
Okay.
You think there's a comment in there? But it says Phil Black.
Okay, so hold on. There's another SVG in here. I need to make this HTML bigger, because there's lots of. This is the little character. So there's a little character guy, like a little little devil.
Oh, that's him. Okay.
Yeah, so that's at the bottom. I'm still scrolling here.
Where is that Q coming from?
Can you
say
you can
Q.
you
It's an
can
O.
you can minimize these things, right? Can I? Oh, so here's an image.
I think
That's
the O's
within
an
the
image.
SVG.
I think the O's an image.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So hold on. I'm minimizing that SVG. Good. All right. So now here's the head. So if I delete this SVG, this has got to be just the castle. Do I have to? It's reloading. Yeah. So it's just the castle. So it's still
That
there.
just flashed. No,
Yeah.
That just flashed. That was a
was-
bout. So flash of unstyled text.
Yeah.
Um,
Here's the castle.
where is that O coming from?
Hold on. Here's headline. First letter. It's a pseudo selector, right? So that we've got for first letter. This is a new one to me. for
Freaking
me.
love this.
I love it.
This is awesome.
Font size is bigger. Margin is off.
Okay, so
Color's
hold on.
different.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold on. So normally when we would do this,
Yeah.
this headline would be "Once upon a time." There would be
Yeah.
no O in it because it would be a graphic.
Yeah.
Or it would be separate. It would be inside a span, and you'd make that larger.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any of that.
And
Actually,
then
I was going way back if it was.
And then
gonna be
screen
graphic.
readers would trip on it because it's in a separate element, so you don't have that same word anymore, and we'd have to do funky stuff.
This is so cool. I
really
freaking
like that.
love it.
I really, and I'm sure
You can do whatever
that,
you want. Like,
that
if I
was
wanted
not
to-
the focus of this. This guy was like, "Check out my awesome castle," and we're just sitting here going, "Look at that O."
But he's got first letter selector, fairy tale. I think this is
Oh,
why he
yeah,
did
that
this.
is why he. All right, so we're here. We're looking at the
This
right
is
thing.
why we. This is why we
This is
don't
why
read
we're
the title
this is-
first.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So he's just as impressed as we are with his work.
By the way,
So
complete tangent.
yeah.
You watch Carter Crew at all?
No. What is that?
YouTube channel, a bunch of 3D artists and
No,
stuff
no, no.
like that.
Oh,
You're-
oh, I have.
You're
I have
like
seen them.
Nico's doppelganger,
Okay.
dark hair version of Nico.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's right.
Okay.
Go ahead and check out, and you'll see.
Okay. So far, very cool. I'm just impressed with that O.
This is super
the first
impressive.
characters. Yeah, first letter. So yeah.
Okay, so now let's check it. Let's check it on a screen reader.
Okay.
I just said speed reader
Speed reader.
because that's kind of what it does.
Okay, so also we've got this SVG and it's got the title element.
Yeah, but look at the class.
Devil in the shape of a Facebook icon.
Facebook devil.
I didn't even realize that was the Facebook icon. Should I have known that?
It
It is. I didn't realize it. He's hiding in there.
Let's go. This is great.
Okay.
And the fangs are in the bar, and this is nice.
And it says "Be Evil." So where's "Be Evil"? Is that also font?
That's got to be part of the graphic.
Okay.
That's got to be part of the.
Yeah.
Does it read?
I don't know. Let's find out. Full page. Screen reader. Yeah, it should have that as part of the description because it's text, but we'll see.
Let's see what happens. Here we go.
You are currently on a frame. To enter the web area, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow, CodePen, first letter selector, fairy tale frame.
Here we go.
Heading level 1, once upon a time.
Sounds
You are
great.
currently on a heading level, floating fairy tale Google Castle image.
Floating
You are
fairy tale
currently on
Google
an image
Castle
inside
guy.
of a frame. To exit this web area, press Control, Option, Shift, up arrow.
How come this guy loves Google and hates Facebook? I don't know.
I don't know.
Heading
Okay.
level 1, once upon a time. That year, a computer programmer in Switzerland named Tim Berners-Lee introduced the World Wide Web, an internet that was not since then. The internet has changed in many ways. In 1992, a group
Oh, you just jump a paragraph?
Yeah, I'm jumping.
All right, cool.
Used for commercial purposes. As a result, companies of all kinds
All right,
set up
cool.
websites. Heading level 2, the end. You are currently on a heading level 2 of the World Wide Web.
Okay.
You are currently on a text devil in the shape of a Facebook icon saying "Be evil" image.
Saying "Be
Same
Evil."
evil. There you go.
Frame.
All right,
To exit this area,
nice.
Press Control up voiceover off.
That's
Good
great.
job.
Nice.
I like that.
A plus.
A plus.
I like it.
My favorite part was that he even knew first letter selector. Like he knew that was the cool part of this CodePen.
Well, but that's a design pattern in all
Yeah.
these old,
Right.
So that's great.
Cool. So now you can put that in your designs because
Good.
we can do it.
That's something. That's super cool. I love it.
Do you mind if I open this up super
You want
quickly?
to test it in IE?
No, I'm not going to. Although I do have Edge on here, so we could. Edge
you have
is
the Mac
Edge's
version of
WebKit,
Edge. There you
so Edge should be fine. Okay, so that's good. And do I have Firefox? Just out of curiosity. I'm sure we could
Firefox.
probably check this
You
on
got Opera?
Can I Use? We could check that on Can I Use?
Yeah.
Not now, Firefox. Cool.
Wow.
Looks great.
Didn't even flash. Came right up.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Sweet.
Let's use it.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. Love
Good find, Shaq. I like it.
Okay.
All right, next.
Number
I
2.
need a drink.
I'm going to go with some water. It's hot in here. It's hot in here. Oh, you know what? I think they shut the air conditioning off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's all right. Oh, we should give a shout out to these guys. Andre Russicow. Good job, Andre.
Yeah,
Or Andre.
absolutely.
Yeah, good job. Okay.
You know what? We'll make sure we put the links to these CodePens obviously
Exactly.
within the show notes.
Okay, next one. I'm going to change view. I'm going to go straight to
Okay.
full page view here. The Big Easy. This looks like an album cover
Hold
or
on.
something, right?
What is this?
Can you click on it? Is there
Is
sound?
this
No.
text? What is this? Can you
Well,
select?
it's
okay.
Oh,
so
it
it's
is text. Okay, that's cool.
All right, so it's this is okay. This is a TV show from 1987.
Really?
Yeah, and it was after Miami Vice.
Oh.
Don Johnson did this show that was
Okay.
based in New Orleans.
Yeah.
It was kind of his same character. He had left. He had to break up with Tubbs, and then he went in. I'm joking. This is
Oh.
not true at all.
Oh my God! You totally had me. I believed all of this.
But see, in
Cool.
terms of it, they were going for that.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Yeah.
All right.
They did.
All right. So let's look at the pen because what do we? I don't know
Yeah,
what we're
'cause
looking
I don't even
at
know
here.
what we're looking at. Exactly. So it looks like it's text, right? It feels like text.
It is text.
Does it smell like text? Editor view. Oh my God! Look at that.
Wait, what?
There
It's
is-
all in H1
Yeah, that's nice.
with spans. Okay.
So absolutely positioned, or actually relatively positioned here, and then different font sizes, different web fonts, right? Dancing script is one of them.
This is cool. All right.
Very
so
cool.
all right. So
Can it?
this is a this is kind of like an example of CSS illustration,
Right. Okay.
right?
yeah.
So it could have very easily done this in Illustrator, exported that as an SVG, imported it in.
Right.
But to do it all as an H1 with spans, that's actually pretty smart. I like it.
Yeah, and so they basically took web fonts, laid them on top of each other, and it almost looks like a logo. They're even rotating it with transform translate. Bless you.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Uh,
Nobody ever sneezes on a freaking podcast.
So he says, this is an example of a single H1 tag that implements various styles for each word. The trick is to isolate the words in their own span and use CSS capabilities for selection to discreetly select them based on their span depth.
Did Paul Walk,
Oh.
is span depth his thing?
Who?
Paul Walk. That's the guy that did that.
Oh, yeah, Paul
Calling
Wilk.
him out.
Calling him out, yeah.
Is it like, did he come up with span depth? Because it's kind of cool.
It is. It is.
All right, so I'm curious how it reads. I'm sure if it will just read the Big Easy.
Oh, and look, our friend is back. The first letter selector. What did he do that for? I don't know.
Padding.
Which is the first letter here? It's the first letter of this one. The. The is a little lower.
Look what he did.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ah.
Okay. Padding margin top.
Oh, you know
I
what?
do not know that.
Change it to 40.
Yeah.
See what happens. Padding margin top. What the heck is that?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Change it to 200.
Hold on. I'm gonna do color red. There it is. So I don't know what padding margin top is. That is also a new one to me.
Is that a mistake?
Padding margin top?
That's a mistake.
There's padding top.
Oh, hold on. That's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
That's a mistake.
He's that's there for us to be like, are you paying attention?
That's definitely a mistake.
I've never, yeah. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So it's not down a little bit. That's just where the T shows up.
Right.
What
Okay.
did he make any other mistakes? Okay, now I want to look at the CSS.
Hold on. Wait. I just want to make sure he's not like pre-processing. No, it's just CSS. I'm just curious what this says. So if I go to H1 and then I go down to the here. Yeah, look, it's even crossed out. So even Chrome is like, nah, that doesn't exist.
How do you
Unknown
make
property.
A mistake like that.
That's
Okay, so hold on a second. Go back.
we passed their test, Paul.
Go back to the CSS
Okay.
and put the back to 10 pixels.
Oh.
And just
It does.
set it. Yeah, and just set it get rid of padding or margin. I'm just curious to see what he was trying to do.
Do you want to make it margin top or padding top?
Margin. It really doesn't matter.
Let's do padding.
Oh,
it lowered it.
It did lower it.
Yeah. So I guess maybe that's what he was trying to do, like have it like hang off the B a little bit.
But padding margin. Okay.
Geez, got to choose one, dude.
Scroll down. What else did he do?
Text transform, uppercase.
Okay.
Margin minus 0.32 ems. Padding left. You know what? I'm curious if this is responsive. That's the next thing we could check out.
It's so small.
It is.
It's not wider than a. It's not wider than a mobile view.
I'm gonna check it out. Oh, you're right. You're thinking it'll just fit no matter what,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
All right, so read it. I'm just curious.
All right. Screen reader?
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn it on.
CodePen, the big easy frame. You are currently on heading level 1 inside of a frame. To exit this web area, press Control Option Shift up arrow. Heading level 1 3 items. B BIG easy.
What?
Heading level 1 3 items. B BIG easy.
Why is it reading BIG?
Because he wrote it in all caps, I think. Let's check. Did he write it in all caps?
Voiceover off.
Or is it the text transform that is doing that? Hold on.
But why would it?
So when it's all uppercase, it's he wrote it in lowercase. So even though he wrote it in lowercase, CSS text transform made it uppercase, and the screen reader is
delete the text transform.
Yeah, sure.
And let's see what that does.
Text transform
Uh,
gone there, and is that the only one? I thought Easy also had it.
That's fine. I just want to see if BIG. No, because Easy read.
Okay. The big Easy, right?
Yeah, it read the BIG Easy.
Okay. Let's check it out again. I think I'm going to have to edit this here. It's like I'd have to fork it if I want to change it. Hold on.
Really? Yeah, we're not gonna fork.
I'm not going to fork this. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Heading level 1 3 items. B big easy.
The big Easy.
On heading level 1 inside of a frame. To exit voiceover off.
So
it said it.
It said it perfectly.
So
when it's uppercase,
so text transform uppercase will make it read out as
as if it was like an acronym or something, right?
Wow,
or
that's interesting.
letters.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But otherwise, very cool pen.
Very cool pen, except for the
one.
Now, granted,
yeah,
we've all typed in something wrong.
Yeah, sure,
right.
Sure.
And 10 pixels, it's very difficult to see the change.
Right.
I can see it.
Right.
Right. But so we'll forgive him that because this is actually very cool.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening here.
So
I like the
Shaq's-
colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Shaq built this up to trick us.
Yeah. Let's go to the
That's
next one.
what I think. All right, cool.
All right,
so
cool.
I like that one. So that was fun.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna have another sip here.
And Easy is wildly unreadable, by the way. I would
say thumbs up.
give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I would definitely give it
There's
a
not
thumbs
a lot
up.
going on, but it's very cool. He did a lot with CSS.
And from a design standpoint, though, the Easy that's not a font that you want all caps.
Right.
Big, yes. That's a perfect display font.
So I have inherited multiple record collections from different friends' moms, and they all have this soundtrack that I've never listened to, and it's got all Motown music on it. Is it the Big Something? It's got
the Big Easy would be
not the Big Easy. It's the no, it's not
the
a new
Big
one.
Chill.
The Big Chill.
Yeah.
I have like 4 copies of the Big Chill.
Yeah. That was a huge flick.
Big movie.
I think it was a bunch of friends. They all get together like 10 to 15 years later, and at a lake
Jeff
house.
Goldblum is on the cover. I think maybe I made that up.
No, maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Okay.
Because when it was a thing, I was a teenager. It wasn't for me.
Wasn't made for
Should probably watch it. It's probably relevant for me now.
I'm gonna go listen to the album now. All right.
Okay, here we go. Okay. So, well, sorry, I skipped and I looked at the thing. Daily struggle meme.
I love this meme. This is the space guy, and he doesn't know which button to
Use
push.
title attribute. Use
tooltip roll. Okay, so what is he talking about here?
Okay.
Title attribute or tooltip roll? Oh,
Hold
there's
on.
a tooltip roll. I don't know about.
Hold on.
Oh, so he's talking about. So tooltip roll would be a separate span, and you make it roll equals tooltip, and you basically build and style your own tooltip.
Okay.
Or you use the out of the box title attribute, and it'll give you, the native HTML old school title. like the little tooltip
Okay.
that you see.
All right.
And he's deciding which one to pick, and he's sweating.
I don't think I've never seen this meme.
Yeah,
funny.
it's good. This reminds me of Ren and Stimpy too, with
The big red button.
Will he
The
push
big
the button?
round candy-like button that beckons him every second. Guy's hitting him with his butt.
Oh, so it would be really cool if these actually were illustrations of what
Is
the
something
title
happening? Is that
title
text?
attribute would do.
Wait, that's text. Use tooltip
yeah.
roll.
So this is text. That's cool, and this is text, and it's like it's actually
it's perspective.
it is. It's like
skewed and it's perspective.
transform Z, right? Or something like that, right? Or so transform 3D.
Is anything active on this?
No, but I just like the way the perspective is going
All
on
right.
here. All right, so let's
That's
dig into the
actually
code.
very cool. Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there should be a title attribute on this, but okay. Anyway, editor view. Oh, look at all of this text. Where is this text? The first panel, 2 red large, but we're like reading a graphic novel now. Two front of are on front of a computer panel. A white gloved hand is moving between them, hesitating which to press. Where is this? All of this text has
This
to
is
be
a
hidden.
list.
Yep. We have an ordered list.
Use title attribute. Use right button inside of a span.
Oh, look at that.
This is
There's a
great.
lot. This is great. Yeah. This is like a whole comic basically described. Where is the image? Where are the images? Are they background images?
It's got to be a background image.
So that is very,
Hold on.
very cool.
Right, because
Here.
it's a background image, right?
Yes, it's all
Because-
one background
because-
image. Yeah.
The image doesn't freaking matter
No,
for
it doesn't.
accessibility
It doesn't, no.
at this point, and we have got this amazing description
Right.
of what's actually happening. Second panel, a heavily perspiring man with an expression of panic and angst is dabbing at sweat. An accessible meme. I freaking love it. This is great.
You know what? This is actually a really smart way of doing this because we've got a background image, the background's responsive, and we've got text that's hidden, and the text is basically this story. Look, even with a list, like you wouldn't have to do a list, but it is a list, so it's gonna read it out semantically as a list.
Kind of makes sense as a
makes
list,
sense.
right? If you think about it.
Yeah, I
Like
I
if
really
you
like
were
it.
if you were thinking about this visually,
Right,
I would have done it as 2 divs. But you don't.
or just described it.
But semantically,
So
it makes better sense to be an unordered list.
Okay, so you know what the other interesting thing is? This text that is describing the scene is also the text that you see on screen.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yep. Oh, right.
So,
You know what?
So he's hiding the left button comma and hiding the period. But this is
They're inside separate spans.
literally this is the text that we're seeing on screen.
So can we look at? I want to look at the CSS for that.
yeah.
That's the P span. We got to get the OL.
Going.
So the list item.
Transform, rotate Y, X, and Z. So you were rotating 3D space
Right,
to
but
also
the-
to do this
Right, but
perspective
they're
rotate.
different sizes because there's got to be another first child.
Just different
He's-
widths.
right,
Oh,
they've
you're
changed-
right.
he's-
Here's a
they've changed
different,
it.
yeah,
They've
different
changed it.
rotation. Very cool. I freaking like this one. This is
Okay,
great.
Let's.
Good
I want
job.
to listen to it.
Adrienne Rossellini. Good job.
Adrian Rosselli.
Rosselli.
Adrian Rosselli.
Rosselli. Okay.
Very cool.
Very cool.
All right.
With a screen reader?
Yep.
Down arrow, CodePen, daily struggle meme frame. In text, first panel, 2 large red buttons are on the front of a computer panel. A white gloved hand is moving between them, hesitating on which to press. First panel, 2 large red buttons are out of text. List 2 items. Left button, use title attribute, 1 of 2. Right button, use tooltip roll, 2 of 2. You are currently on a end of list. Second panel, a heavily perspiring man with an expression of panic and angst is dabbing at sweat on his forehead with his other white gloved hand. You are currently on second panel, a heavily perspiring man with an expression of panic
that's
and
it.
angst is dabbing at voiceover off.
Why was it reading the words?
Because I went in too deep.
Oh, you were
yeah,
doing it,
yeah,
okay.
that was my fault. But
That's super cool. That is crazy.
I
impressive.
love that. I love this. This
All
is
right.
so many
can you
smart
shrink
things.
it down? I want to see if this is responsive.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
great.
Perfect. Like it didn't flip around at all. It
Yeah.
stayed right in place.
Looks freaking great.
This is great.
A lot of smart things here, using background images, using hidden text, using some text that's describing what you're seeing, but also some text that's visual on the screen.
Yep.
And transforming in 3 dimensions. Love it. It's a good one, and it's a funny one too. But
I keep thinking about the comic book
the comic book
we built.
Oh yeah. This could have been a technique to using that.
Right,
Just have background images and just text.
What I found funny too is he didn't use a title attribute or a tooltip role in this at all. That's not what this is about.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just
that kind of confused me.
It's a funny meme.
Yeah.
If you're a code dweeb.
Yeah.
Like we are. So
right.
Very cool.
Cool. I like it. Good job.
This was the right one to end on.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. All right, cool. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening to Nick and I wax moronic about CodePens.
Yeah.
We had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time as well.
Send us more because I want to do more of these.
Yeah. But hit that like button.
Yeah.
Hit that bell notification. And give us your comments, questions, and feedback below in the comments, please. Let us know CodePens that you're interested in, and we'll take you up on it.
And don't forget to hard refresh.
And don't forget to hard refresh. Right.
Okay.